crystals are an item in Minecraft that usually players find in the end when fighting the Ender Dragon. However, when used against other players, they can be very devastating. Crystal PvP is a kind of PvP where they utilize this kind of weapon. It is a game mode where one misclick could get you killed instantly, and is often regarded as the game mode that requires the most skill and is the hardest in the game by many players. And in this video, I will put myself through the pain of actually trying to get good at it. My goal for this video is to get a win rate of 75% or higher, and I have to do at least 500 games within 1 month to do this. On top of that, I need to attempt to get a tier 3 or higher on the community run tier list, where all the crazy tryhards are. Is it possible for a Minecraft semi-casual to do this? Watch to find out. Starting off the challenge, I played Crystal PvP rarely, so I had some level of skill and game sense, but not much. It was easy for me to get clapped by pretty much any player, and one mess up likely meant death or a totem pop. Things were then normal for the next couple of rounds. A couple of wins, a couple of losses, nothing too crazy. Towards the end of the play session, I encountered a player whose strategy consisted of hiding, running, towering, and in general being very annoying. After about 45 minutes of that match, I finally killed him by trapping in a hole, finishing him off with my sword. At this point, I still had only around a 60% win rate, so I needed to continue to play in order to improve it. On my third play session, I was not doing very well either. I would call it a growing experience, as I was put in my place as a meager peasant after meeting a player by the name of Wavy Z. He was very nice and showed me a YouTuber named Marlo. Marlo is a high tier 1 on the tier list and made a very good tutorial video about the advanced methods of Crystal PvP. So I watched it and instantly became enlightened. Her videos showed me new methods such as confusing your opponent by hitting them over and over with your sword, and then when they don't expect it, they get crystal, which is one of the strategies he used on me, which was very effective. Overall, this entire play session was very helpful for me, even if I did lose. When I woke up the next day, I felt I was getting a lot better. I started to feel the rhythm of the combat, and managed to pull a decent amount of wins, bring my win rate a reasonable amount higher. However, after that day, something called real life started to invade on my intense gaming sessions. So, I unfortunately had to stop for a couple of days. But when I got back on, things had gotten bad. Whatever lead I might have had in PvP was mostly gone, and I was having a lot of difficulty. So, I came to single player, and started to have just pure practice on some invincible zombies to get a better feel for it. After a while of me just practicing my hit crystaling, I came back to actual duels and felt I was doing a lot better. Then, I decided to duel the same good guy over and over again. And by good, I do not mean morally. I mean he was a sweaty tryhard who was way more skilled than me. This both helped me and it didn't help me. It helped me to actually adapt to different players and get better. However, it did not help my win rate at all. The next day, I was forced to use super low FPS. The reason why is because my dad was running something on my computer, so most of the resources went to the program he was using instead of my game. This posed to be a very hard challenge because in the lobby alone, I would only run around 7 to 10 FPS. And in the actual duel, I would go from anywhere from 14 to 30 FPS. However, I still managed to pull a couple wins off even with this disadvantage.
Oh, this is so hard. I'm just gonna... Oh. Oh my gosh, I won one.
After that, I grinded for a long time, and decided it was time to duel my friend Vikor, who was super good at all forms of PvP.
Alright, here we go. Yes!
Every fight we did was super intense, and we were both popping totems left and right, but out of the 4 games we played together, I only won 1 of them. I knew I would not be able to beat the tester if I wasn't able to do better against him, so I continued to grind for both my win rate and my skill level, albeit not that successfully. After this teeny tiny complication, my win rate was a nice, solid, thick, juicy 59%, which was lower than when I had started.
Then I decided to take a break over Christmas and New Year's, only playing infrequently to make sure I didn't lose too much skill. When I came back, however, things started to look up, like way up. I started to build a good win streak and eventually capped at 36 wins. During this time, I also went crazy on the grind, and due to this, I also improved exponentially. One of the few things I did over Christmas and New Year's was play against my cousin. The catch was, I had to win against her in a best out of 3 fight without armor. However, I lost the footage for this, so let's have a 3-second long moment of silence.
As time went on, and I kept playing, I could feel myself improving.
Reverse! Finally, the time came when I could duel the tester. It took around 2.5 months of just waiting to be tested, and I was going into this so nervous as I had been preparing for a month just for this moment. Immediately after starting the first match, I made my first mistake. I tried to pearl towards him, hoping to catch him off guard, but in doing this I compromised my buffs, meaning that he was buffed and I was not. From there, things started to go downhill.
Okay, got this. I'm not gonna engage in a whole fight. Or I'm not gonna try to, at least. As I say that. Double pop. Shoot, I misclicked.
After the first round and being startled in the process, I began to lose hope. I felt utterly destroyed and crushed. The goal I had been training for a month, I failed to succeed in doing. But in the end, that didn't matter, because I tried my hardest. And what I've learned through this is that failure is a necessary thing on the path to success. In the end, I felt like I won, though, because I gave it my all. Hello, viewers still somehow watching. I'm surprised you're still here. This video took a really long time. So if you watch the whole thing, you would know that it took a little over a month just to record the footage. And for the voiceover, I mean, gosh, it's like April now. Yeah, I recorded this over Christmas break, just to put it in perspective. My life has been busy, to say the least. But if you want to support my channel, then please subscribe and like the video. But if you don't want to support my channel, then please unsubscribe. But in all seriousness, thank you for watching. Yeah, toodaloo.